fun fact. Does anyone know about what the percentage in breast milk that there is, what the percentage of protein there is in breast milk when babies are growing exponentially?
I would think it's pretty high. If I'm just going to guess, I'm just going to say 50% just as a guess.
It's got a lot of sweetness to it.
Bill said 75%.
Yeah, that's a bit high. So I would have gone with maybe 40, just because it's so sweet. I'm thinking there's quite a bit of carbs.
That's the exact numbers. I was guessing like 40% before I knew this number. It's just going to blow your mind. 5%.
5. I was just going to do that. I was just going to say 5.
5.
Wow.
5?
Yep.
So
now my
sounds...
number might be a little off. That I'm going from memory. Can't be more than 10. I think it was 5%. Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because they don't need it.
Well, let's talk about that.
They do.
So that right there would be something that we would look to, because babies are doubling their size in less than a year, right? And calves, the milk from cows, they grow really fast compared to when they were born, right? What's the percentage of protein in milk? 10%. Bioavailability is important. And also, we don't need as much protein as we think. Now, there's certain stages in our life where we need more, but bioavailability is huge. So when we eat meat, what our bodies are doing is we're breaking down that animal tissue. We don't use protein. We use amino acids. So we break down the protein into amino acids so that our body can use it. We can't, a lot of times, whatever we're eating, our body's not using that. We have this tube that goes from here down, and our bodies have to try to use that material so it gets into our body, into our blood, into our tissues. And with protein, if protein pieces get into your blood, like if you have a leaky gut, if the gut wall lining is too, the gatekeepers should be tight and they're not, they're this. If you get something in there, that's called an allergy. That's called a sensitivity. That's called, itchiness or whatever your symptom is going to be. So if you get a protein molecule in there, you're going to know that. You won't know because you won't think that that's it. But so it's amino acids that our body wants to use. So bioavailability. Now, does that mean that you can just chug in a bunch of capsules of amino acids? Not necessarily. I don't think that works either. That hasn't been proven to work. So children are in a building stage and they need more protein, but babies aren't getting that much, but it's very bioavailable. When you're older, and older, I mean 60, 70 and up, they're actually showing that you need more protein. Now, there's caveats to that, because your body also because of the damage that we talked about earlier, not necessarily because you're aging, but because of the damage that has been done to your body, you don't assimilate protein very well. So there should be things that help you do that. But you need more, they show, because you need to keep the muscle mass. That's what helps keep the muscle mass on. And that is the marker for healthy aging. So this is how I coach people. So there's all these things that you have to know too that go along with that. But that's just the building stage, so different periods of your life. So like when I was training really hard with weights, I wasn't necessarily bodybuilding, but I was more physique training. I needed more protein. I just did. I needed more protein. But if you get too much, it's too much on your kidneys. And so people say, well, how much protein do you need? You need amount of protein that you need. You just need how much you need. And it depends on you. It depends on what you're doing. It depends. And you might not know what that is. But if you become more intuitive, I'm kind of real intuitive right now with my body. I know when I need more protein, and I know when I need something animal-based usually. But that takes a lot of introspection for that. But so that is the building stage. And this can also be an addictive stage because you feel strong. Active folks love this phase. I love that phase. I also love the cleansing phase. So I'm kind of bipolar there. But it is, any bodybuilders, it's really hard for them to take a break because they love that. They love the strength. They love the pump in the muscles and the blood's flowing, and they can lift this and that they want that all the time, but that's not necessarily healthy because it's a phase and we need to go in and out of these phases. Most green supplements begin with land plants. PhytoFuel begins somewhere very different. We naturally compare PhytoPlankton to leafy greens because they are both green, but that is where many of the similarities end. PhytoPlankton are microscopic marine plants that turn sunlight into nutrition with remarkable efficiency. They naturally produce proteins, essential fatty acids, pigments, minerals, and other compounds that help them survive in demanding marine environments. PhytoFuel combines two complementary marine species, including tetrasod, a patented strain of Tetraselmis chewi cultivated to naturally develop very high SOD or superoxide dismutase activity. The result is a whole food marine concentrate designed to provide broad nutritional and antioxidant support without artificial colors or flavors. Look beyond ordinary greens and discover what marine nutrition has to offer. Learn more at marinesuperfood.store.